and all of that. So,
hey everybody, bang.
Metro Boomin want some more, nigga. Hennessy and Hotwings, you tuning in. Hennessy and Hotwings, you tuning in. Just listen to Miss Hot Sauce, she doing it. I'm fucking with Miss Hot Sauce, she cute as shit. She talking about your city and what's going on. She got tips for you, shorty, how to get it on. She talking to the men and what they doing wrong. Politicking about some business, she a little sassy. Hennessy and Hotwings with some hot sauce, that's real classy. Depending on the topic, she might get nasty. Got the podcast blasting, it's a real classic. Got my Hennessy and Hotwings, let's get it cracking. Let's get it cracking. Got my Hennessy and Hotwings, let's get it cracking. Got my Hennessy and Hotwings, let's get it cracking. Got my Hennessy and Hotwings, let's get it cracking. Yeah, papers, let's get it cracking.
Got my Hennessy and Hotwings, let's get it cracking.
Oh, it almost looked like you came alive.
you right? He came alive for a second. I
Oh,
got in English. That wasn't English, but I spoke. But yeah,
What you said? You coming down?
it's coming alive for just seconds. That's what I said.
Oh, is it that you put your little robe on so you feel comfy, cozy, and lovely?
She's feeling.
It's been on.
Oh.
Okay, I always do it. It's always me now. It's always me.
It be like that, and that is not for you to worry about or to stress about, because you know what? Life is hard. Life is hard.
I like
Hi,
it.
you guys. How are you?
It's freaking. Yeah, you go first, Jill. You go first.
I just stay tired, and I apologize to the people because nobody deserves this.
They don't.
Mm-mm.
They don't deserve
Nobody
it.
deserves this.
It's
Mine
just
is marijuana. Shout out to Mary Jane. You know, it's Wednesday. That was my last official day of work for 2021.
Really?
Yes.
Good for you.
So the turn up commences now.
Yes.
Shout out to Santa and the trap on my shirt.
I like him.
Dabbing on their asses.
I
That's
like
just
him a
where
lot.
I'm at. That's where I'm
I
at.
likes that. I am mentally and physically drained. I think I might have an ear infection of some sort.
Ooh.
And I'm PMSing pretty wholeheartedly.
Oh wow.
So,
Okay. All right.
things are pretty
Okay. It's gonna be one of those nights. All
but I
right.
do have on this blonde wig that makes me happy.
And it
and
makes
it
me say
usually-
bing bong.
Bing bong. It usually brings all the boys to the yard as well.
What's this yardstick in your
Right, with the flip that's happening.
Literally found it on the table, probably because I was leveling the desk that I built from IKEA, because I'm a professional and I build shit from IKEA on a very industrial level.
Industrial.
And I want you guys to know, I'm plugging my new business, that if you buy furniture from IKEA and you guys need somebody to come set it up, please ring me. I take food as food as payment, and drinks, and maybe some cuddles if you're hot. That goes for men and women.
Oh, because she's so fluid.
I am. I don't want them to think they
Fluid cuddles, just fluid cuddles.
Yeah,
Fluid
cuddles.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't want to feel them up and get in the gushy, because that's scary. Anyways, obviously, I'm feeling cute because I got on this blonde as fuck wig, but that's neither here nor there, because we have a really great guest for you guys today. Mo.
Boom. Do what I do. So first, let me introduce to you the people that you see in front of you. Shout out to the Hotwings. Make sure y'all are sharing and doing what y'all do. Make sure you share it up. Do that thing. We got up top giving you comfy, cozy, ready to go to bed action. Jill Badu at her finest. Oh, you got us, babe. I bet you. Shout out to babe. We want those delivered for the holidays, please. And then over here, giving us little Kim blonde bombshell energy. She's going to brush it with a brush or a yardstick. We've got the one and only Miss Hot Sauce, the boss. And is our special guest here, Not yet.
Yes, he
Yes,
is.
our special guest is here. All right. From, I can't remember which borough of New York. I want to say it's Brooklyn, if I remember correctly. We saw this guy at that space. Oh my gosh. That
Laugh
place.
Boston.
Thank you. I'm like, help me, Jesus. At Laugh Boston, opening up for Rennie. He was absolutely hilarious and literally going to tell you how it is, man. We got the one and only Reg Thomas in the building with us. Say what's happening.
Yo, what's good? What's good? I'm here with the Hotwings. It's lit.
It's lit. We outside.
The wings are hot. The wings are gourmet. Okay.
Gourmet
They're
wings.
gourmet wings. Okay. Mwah.
Quick question. What makes a wing gourmet?
It's a gourmet wing comes from. It has to have almost like an urban myth, like a lore to it. Like you heard of it, but you were never able to find it, and then boom, you found it.
Bang.
Bong,
And
bong.
you got to order it, and it was just everything you thought it'd be.
Oh, that.
That's some
And I'm guessing that it has a little garnish on the side, like a little orange slice.
Little truffle.
No,
No.
there's a little labia next to it because I'm describing a strip club. It's a the wings in the strip club.
There's a labia.
Not a
Kind of a labia.
Like we're at dinner, Sparkle. Thank you very much.
A labia. So welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us. This is literally a low-key vibe. We just kind of talk and have a good time.
Shit.
And just literally, we just talk shit and have a good conversation. We have some predetermined questions. They are regular questions, nothing too fancy. And then the Hot Wings will join in whenever they feel like joining in because they're out of control.
Is Jill Badu okay? Like Jill Badu is. She just has a I'm over, and it's just like, can we check in? Like, let's all just take in.
We really got to check in. We really got to check in
together.
Right.
You know what? I like you already.
Let's all be present together. Let's all.
No, Jill. No, we're not here. No.
Can you at least do the motion?
Do the motion. Let's do that there. At least hit us with one of those.
There you go, Jill.
There we go.
How did that make you feel?
I feel terrible because
Good. Let it out. I want you to know you're seen, Jill.
Everybody.
Right now is my interview, and you're fucking it up. So you know.
Exactly. I'm glad it ain't me because I always seem like the motherfucker who always want to go after Jill Badu. I just want the energy.
I just the energy is out. Let's shake our shoulders, Jill.
Come on, Jill.
Give us a Harlem shake. Come on.
Shoulders. There you go.
Yeah. Maybe you should open the road just a little bit.
Hey, look, I've been fighting COVID, so I'm just happy to be talking to anybody. So,
so I'm just happy to have a conversation.
I'm just happy to be out there. I'm just happy. Like, can I touch you? It's been so long.
So tell us a little bit about you, El Presidente.
My name's Reg Thomas, El Presidente. I'm a stand-up comedian from Brooklyn, New York.
I did have it right.
For 9 years.
Sorry.
I produce a comedy show called Productively Stoned, where we invite the audience to bring their own ganja. We started off with a 20-minute smoke session, just vibes, chilling.
Where does this happen? I need to be there. What?
I would like to.
It currently happens monthly at the Stand Comedy Club in New York City. And I've been throwing it for 8 years. Yeah, man. Like I thrown it in theaters. I throw it in different cities in DC. Like I've been doing my thing with this. Boston? Yeah, I love Chocolate City.
Boston with
that? I'll touch base with you about coming through.
Yeah, I got to bring Productively Stoned to Boston, man. Help me out.
We legal now. now.
I know y'all are. And y'all got, and let it be known, I'm from New York, and New York got the best everything. Boston, very dope Chinese takeout, very dope duck sauce. A lot of niggas don't know that. The streets need to know. Let it be known I'm a food guru. I tell the truth. I'm going to spread the word, the gospel. I can get you a Peking duck with a house special fried rice.
I know that's
I'm glad that you came and witnessed our duck sauce. We're really
sauce
proud
is pretty
of that.
lit. It's pretty lit.
It is.
DC niggas is doing their mambo thing, but Boston doing some other shit too.
Bong.
Bing bong. I just want to say that to everything. I don't know why. Bing bong.
Isn't it great? That's a new thing. It's a period at the end of a sentence. Yeah. Would you like to come to church? Yes. Bung. Yes.
Not church.
Would you like to go to the bar? Bung. We're there. It means yes. Fuck yeah. That's what it
Okay.
means.
All right.
It means that. So usually we start out the show with a little, personal matters, taking care of that. We're gonna do a little relationship check to see how you are faring out here. If you are tied down, if you are hoeing it up, if you are, just skating through life. So we'll start with okay.
Why we gotta talk about this?
Jill took off the robe. She's ready. No.
Jill, how you got hot out of nowhere? Jill got project heat. It kicked in.
Kicked in dumb fast.
She felt that. She felt the heat of the hot seat.
Loudy ass vents. I like that shit. Jill Badu, how are things going for you right now in the dating world?
Not good, man. Not good.
What happened, Jill?
Let's talk.
Like legit, I probably hold the record for being ghosted by the most amount of dudes in like 2021, whatever year we're in. Like legit, I get ghosted all the time. And again, it's ghosted, and so therefore I have no idea what I did wrong, right? Like at least let me know that I ain't shit, or like I'm saying like you didn't like my curtains, or I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know what's happening in this world.
How deep into like knowing each other are you getting ghosted? Like how long do you know these individuals before you get ghosted?
It varies. Like sometimes it's like a week, sometimes it's like a day, sometimes it's like a month, like,
not a day. What can make you suck that bad
that you
in a day to get ghosted?
Shit.
And how do you know that you're getting ghosted? What if they're just busy?
No, they're not.
You know when you're getting ghosted,
right? Blocking on all fronts.
You know you getting ghosted. You
WhatsApp, I'm blocked.
But like here. All right, but like all right. My question is, for the guy who ghosts you in a month compared to the guy who ghosts you in a week, like how deeply invested are you in a month of knowing someone?
I'm always invested.
She's literally in a relationship by the time she's in a month.
We're in love all the time.
Yeah.
From the beginning, you're in love.
Like day one.
Always. You had me at hello.
Yes, always.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
I think that probably might be the reason
that's what I'm thinking.
Ghosting happens variation.
I think men need a little bit of a cushion
lead up
prior to a little pregame leading to love and marriage. I don't know. El Presidente, tell us, what do men need a little
a lead up into
some time?
Love.
I definitely I don't know if men need a lead up. I don't know what a lead up. You guys would have to further explain a lead up, but definitely like the idea that like you're in love after our first like encounter is like, yeah, that's an issue.
And then how in love are you? Like when you say you're in love, like what does that consist of?
She cares if a dude a week ago ghosts her. That's a stranger. You don't know that man.
So I shouldn't even care that they've blocked me and I'll never hear from them again.
That shit is annoying. It's annoying as fuck. But like, what are you gonna do?
I mean, nothing. What else can I do?
I mean, if you're blocked,
there's absolutely nothing you can do at that point.
Yeah. I mean, for sure, you gotta let your emotions be your emotions. Like you definitely validated and feeling pissed off, and even you might be validated and like online stalking a nigga for about 2 weeks. But like, but like, what you like, you only hurting yourself in the long run, and I'm like.
Yeah, I don't do any of that. Once I realize that I'm blocked,
does it always lead in a block?
Well, that's what
feels. You too available. You gotta, you too available. You gotta go fuck with yourself a little bit more. You gotta go do some shit that Jill like to do because
I heard that men like a chase.
And I don't know about all that.
I'm not saying like you gotta be persistent as fuck and then take a whole bunch of what up beautifuls in your DMs that you never get responded to. But I do think that onto what you're saying, they don't like too much availability because they want to know you got a life of your own that you're not waiting for them.
Yeah, you always want to feel like you're dating an individual or someone who got shit going on.
Okay.
So you got to be busy and be mean to them.
Yeah. What do you do?
She's a very busy woman. That's the crazy part.
Like life, or I don't know.
She's very busy. But you know what? When Jill's interested in somebody, she will make the time for that person. She does make herself available.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Person. Like you gotta
don't be
you gotta be up to some other shit. You got how do I what's the
so if you like them, act like you don't like them.
No, it's not that. It's definitely not that. It's definitely not that. It's definitely not that. It's just that like yeah, like you're just too available. Like it's definitely not. Don't act like you don't like them. It's just that like why you not too busy? Like
why you
not busy?
What exactly?
I don't know. Like the best way I could put it is the best way I could really put it. The best way I could really put it is just once you catch yourself operating at your best version of yourself, you're gonna fuck around and have people who fuck with you the way they need to fuck with you.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
That's the best way I could put it.
I like
Phil, your dating status right now, how are things going with you?
Last time we checked in, I was talking about how I was pimping all over the world and it felt real good. But when the holidays hit, that's when you realize your pimping ain't really that dope.
Your pimping ain't strong.
Pimping ain't as strong as you thought.
What would have made your pimping strong? What would a strong pimping would have looked like?
Because my holidays is looking real singular,
But that's what you like, the solid, the solid.
No. I do enjoy my time, but I also, for the holidays, I don't think anybody enjoys being alone for the holidays. I don't think
people like the option.
I love the option.
When
but
you start to realize it's just going to be your reality, you like, even if I wanted someone here.
Right. And I think that's what it was. Like the pimping was cute. And then until I realized like I'm not the one that people are spending the holidays with. So that's a reality check. That's a reality check.
I feel you.
And so what do the holidays
I'll be back to pimping next week. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing. I just got to eat this week, go through 2021, get that done and over with. I'll be back at it 2022. But for this 2 weeks, I'll be sad, listen.
You better go to a house party or something. You better go be around.
Omarian's out here touching everybody. I don't have time. I'm scared.
Yeah, man, this nigga, COVID. I don't know. COVID must have hurt me talking shit. Are you guys vaccinated?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Did y'all catch COVID this week?
No.
I missed it by a thin thread.
Did you catch it this week?
It's been going
I'm
crazy.
fighting COVID. I'm on my last 2 days of quarantine right now.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, and I got a theory that all of us vaccinated niggas, they activated
the shit, yo.
Because nigga, I had no business getting COVID this week, yo.
Did you have any of the symptoms or anything like that?
Nigga, I had every symptom. I had it all.
Did you? Oh.
I had a fever. I had the chills, body aches. My roommate switched up on me. This nigga was like, "Yeah, maybe you should check into a COVID hotel."
Oh shit!
Every second you're here, I'm exposed. I started coughing on everything. I was like,
"Fuck you."
But you are getting better and feeling better.
Yeah, I can't smell or taste.
Oh damn!
Still.
Yeah. Swag.
See, I don't want it. Like just today on the radio, I was just like, wait, how are people out here catching the COVID? Because I feel like I've been at some real super spreaders and been outside.
It was SantaCon.
Yeah. You said SantaCon?
Yeah, it was SantaCon. I don't know what the hell happened. All I know is
I think your theory's right. I think they pressed the button and activated.
The niggas activated the chip on us.
Yeah. Got him. I told y'all niggas don't get it.
Activated that chip.
Listen, let me tell you though, because before I got vaccinated, COVID was going crazy. I never got sick, and I'm not saying that I got COVID, but I got sick right around the same surge when everybody else was getting Omarion. I got sick, right? And I was like, I said the same thing to myself. I said, you see, they put the chip inside me and they activated that bitch. They did it.
Nigga, when I had everything, I was like, nigga. It was like I hit the lotto. I said everything.
All the symptoms.
Lymph nodes was all swollen up.
Nigga, I had thyroid issues. I was like, yo, what the fuck?
I quit.
That's how I felt after the sec. Which one did you get, Moderna or Pfizer?
My roommate caught me walking through the house without my mask. He's like, "What you doing?"
No, that's rooms. That's why he wanted to put you in the hotel because you play it now. You play it.
He was out there acting up. Acting like he was free. Dude, got it, dude.
COVID must have heard me talking shit because COVID was like, "What he said?" All right.
I got that nigga. I got him. I'm gonna come back around for him.
I've been flirting with Kobe for 16 months. Kobe was like, I got that ass. Don't worry about
He
it.
circled the block for you. Just
Yo,
specifically
Kobe
for you.
spun the block. Like, dude,
And invited all of his kinfolk.
when the
too.
ops
So
hit the
like,
block and you thought
come
they were
over
done,
here.
they come right back around and shoot up the block some more.
Ike.
They outside. We going. Let's go to the America.
Oh, but
I was
don't think
doing
you don't think you dodging that question though, Reg. What's your relationship status though, Reg?
Super
Right.
happy, super locked up, super in jail.
Are you?
You on lockdown, them?
How long
Super
has
in
this
jail.
been?
Huh?
How long has this been?
I don't know.
At some point, we got together and we still here.
You can't do me like that while I'm sipping, yo.
Oh no.
I don't know.
Oh no. So let's just get right into it.
Straight to it.
Oh, my turn. I am out here. I'm just,
Just outside.
I'm just outside. I don't know what's happening in any of the situationships that I'm in. There's a lot of gray area in many places.
I love the gray area. That's where I thrive.
A lot of men thrive in the gray area. You guys
I
love it there.
honestly, I don't even thrive there. Jill, fix your face. All right, it was a joke. All right, Jill, fix your face.
I'm so triggered. Like,
She's like, my life is the gray space. It's
Why,
so
you
fucking
wanna be
aggravating.
not even. I just get blacked out. Like, nobody even wants to be in the gray with me. Like, come on.
It's just like, you know what it is, man? I really got a theory that no one likes to see single black dudes have fun. Because, like, when I'm single, y'all are the worst, yo.
So we just don't want to see single black men
Yeah,
happy.
y'all hate to see niggas be
Why do
single
you
and
say
just
that? I
live.
want to know. Why do you say that?
You know what the biggest issue with dating for me personally has always been?
What?
Like, as the person who approached you first, of course I did what I courted you and like you love me. That don't mean I love you back.
Wait.
Hey yo.
I didn't think that it was gonna go there.
I did not expect it to go there at all.
What do you mean? See, that's the problem. I feel like you can start on one.
The problem is y'all fall in love and be like, we both fall in love at the same time, right? And it's like, hey fam, you ain't did half the little shit I did for you.
I just
But why? But why does
you tell me? I don't know.
how come y'all feelings don't mature or evolve? How come if you start off the same, you start off one way?
Because y'all feelings are just elementary to us. It's like if I do XYZ, she gonna do that. She gonna care because that's how love moves. All you gotta be is a person.
What kind of love do y'all have? How does it work for you guys? I mean, I know you can't speak for everybody, but like, how do y'all just not have any feelings after like a year of raw dogging, telling her you love her, holding her hand in the bed?
It's not that you don't have feelings. I don't think after a year that you wouldn't have feelings.
It's the trigger for me. It's the trigger.
I didn't say that after a year. I think you'd be a sociopath, but like especially if you were telling her you loved her, it's just like it's like after a year, a man could possibly definitely feel like that.
Okay.
But she feels like that 3 months into it.
That's accurate.
6 months into it. Jill, what's the deep about Jill?
Jill's like, not me. It's 2 weeks for me.
It's 2 days, 48 hours.
Yeah, and in all honesty, Jill, respect yourself more than not to just not have your love be so frivolously out like that.
Ooh.
That's what I really mean. Like, yo, you should fuck with yourself enough to know that you shouldn't be falling in love so easily. If your shit that lit.
I know
but that's the thing. That's the thing about Jill Badu is that she really don't actually love any of these.
She's literally a sociopath.
It's like a drama. It's one of those things where it's like, yo, you be mad at her over these niggas that you legitimately don't give a fuck about. Like a fuck. She doesn't care.
You really don't care.
She's literally a sociopath. I love you.
But that's probably off the strength that she probably don't trust she just don't trust no one really. She don't trust that she could ever really fuck with a nigga that could.
Are you addicted to just going through the emotion even though you don't?
Are you a narcissist, my G?
Oh. Oh. It's therapy for Jill
So cut this
sessions.
nigga mic off.
No, she's not even muted. She's just mouthing words at this point. She's not even muted.
I'm just so confused. I don't know what's happening right now. I don't like what's happening right now.
He said some things that makes
What
me
did I
question.
say? That I love everyone?
You did.
You did.
Yeah.
You did. And I
You love
mean,
everybody.
in actuality, you don't, though. So are you addicted to going through the emotion of it all?
What emotions? What am I going through? Am I addicted to being ghosted? No, absolutely not.
Are you really
time out.
that hurt about
Is there
being
like a
ghosted?
lot of lust in these relationships?
No, not particularly.
I mean, what? And if
So like, what's actually happening? It's just like text messages, FaceTime, and phone call. Like, what's actually going on?
So the most recent person,
the one that hurts the most.
no.
they all hurt.
Okay. You see what I'm talking about? Sociopath. You see what I'm
Is it
talking
your
about?
ego talking when you say they're hurt because that's what it would be for me. It would be my
Right, your
ego,
ego's
like,
bruised.
why did the
And
fuck
where are you meeting these people?
nigga, do you know who I am? How could you ghost me? Like that.
No, it's not really ego. It's more just confusion, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would rather some dude be like, I hate all of these things, so therefore I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how like when you're watching Shark Tank and then, you pitch your product and you're like, these are all the wonderful things that makes my company great, invest in me. And then, the sharks are like, for this reason, I'm out, right? I would rather a dude be like, for this reason, I'm out. But they don't even give me that. Like, I would rather you tell me why you're out so that I understand, just for understanding's sake. Like, okay,
clarity.
by all means, do whatever is best for you, but it would help me to understand like what happened here. Where was the breakdown? Because it's usually like super drastic, right? Like it'll go from we're talking, and then you're gone. I'm blocked.
Then you're out.
So can I just say, as a ghoster who has ghosted on women, I've had to ghost on women.
Toxic ass.
Wow. There's a reason. There's a reason.
Okay. Give it to me.
Because I know with guys, I'm quick to tell them, this is the reason why this is. But with women, I don't want to
hurt them
feelings. Really, I really don't want to hurt their feelings. I really don't.
Oh.
So like,
you don't care about man feelings. Thanks.
I do.
I mean,
care,
you
but men are a
literally
little
just
bit
said
tougher.
that men don't even got feelings.
Right, y'all really just.
I don't speak
y'all have feelings, but I'm not going to be disrespectful to men. But I feel like men can take a little bit more constructive criticism
with those frail egos, and
they do have frail egos. They do, but I know how to handle men a little bit better. Women,
niggas is crazy. You taking a gamble.
Women, I just don't want to be that person that, because it's 9 times out of 10, it's not you. It's literally there's something about themselves that they're not vibing with you, but they don't know how to tell you that because it's not you. It's just I'm not vibing with you. You know what I mean?
It's not you, it's me.
Okay.
I think it's trash. I think
it's trash to ghost. I have ghosted specifically like one girl. Like I bagged her when I was drunk. All right, bagged her when I was drunk, so I didn't get a full synopsis of what was happening. Sober, then
you saw her face. You was like,
then I saw it and I was like, okay. And it's not that she was.
You was like, I was wilding.
I was bugging. That was definitely what you say. I gotta chill. But she was a nice girl.
With the amigos getting me again.
But she was a nice girl, so I couldn't be like, sis, I'm not really attracted to you like that. I didn't want to be that person, so I just kind of was like, I'm ghosting.
You could have just told her go to hell. Jill, would it be
easy
for you?
I could handle a go to hell. I take rejection really, really well.
But you see, that's what I'm trying to say, man. Like the self-respecting Jill don't even have to say some wild shit like I take rejection so well. Because like the real like Jill, you so better than rejection. You so better than what these niggas think they should be out there getting. These niggas deserve less, but you should realize that first.
But then what do you actually get? She's not actually giving them anything.
That's also the other problem. You got to be out here fucking. You got to get your feet wet. You got to get the shoulders loose.
Shake it up.
Get that tank top out of here.
That would hurt less if I'm fucking and then you ghost me. Nah, man, come on. I can't.
I don't think I can handle that either.
Because it was like, is it my pussy? Is that
you see how Mo was out here thugging it 2 seconds ago, and then she's like, "Yeah, but if you fucking leave, I'll fall apart."
I'll fall apart. I will. But I won't go
And that's
there with
why.
somebody.
That's why. Like I said, y'all hate to see a single man have fun because, like, oh my god.
No, don't get me wrong. I've had one.
Y'all be like, wait, so time out. I gave you this vagina, and you think there's time and space for another one? Be like,
right.
yeah, mad time and space.
And I mean, there's only time and space if we're enjoying it together. What do you mean? Like, I don't understand.
Get your selfish ass out of my apartment. You strange woman.
You strange woman.
You. I do not know you.
Well, that's the only vagina you want is with this vagina. I don't understand.
This is the only one that's even there.
Look at the eyes. Roll them. All right, listen. Great.
So one of our first questions, if you're in a public relationship, do you have to have a public breakup? I think you do.
Yeah.
I think you do because people get invested in it.
If it's a public relationship.
Yeah. Especially like the people who like, oh my God, this is the love of my life. This is my
if you in a public relationship, the nigga gonna let it be known anyway. Don't worry about it.
Right. Somebody's gonna post the I'm single post. Somebody's gonna do it.
Oh yeah.
Somebody's gonna do
those
it.
Those are petty. I think those are
that reminds me of Meek Mill when he broke up with his baby mom.
That was my ex.
He was like, yeah, we decided to, co-parent. I was like, nigga.
I hate the I'm single post. It's the corniest shit on the fucking planet. I
was like, yo, niggas barely knew that was your shorty.
Right. Nobody knew.
Were they even?
Like all the Dominican mommies. I'm back outside.
I'm outside. Nobody was looking for you. Nobody.
So all my Cape Verdeans.
You know what?
I'm in the hey.
Because you're talking to Bostonians, you know about the Cape Verdeans.
So like, let's take for instance, it wasn't really a heartbreak. I knew Megan Good and her husband, they are officially divorced. They're getting divorced. He filed for divorce, but he put out a really dope statement. How do you feel? Like he was like, we're grown together and I'll always have love and all the things in that. Is that like, I prefer things like that than
that's cute.
Bitch.
That nigga was like, this whore wasn't fit for the
She's never respected me. I never loved her.
Right. Don't
Ladies
trash.
do the same
Don't ever
thing.
do that. Yeah.
I don't understand why people do that. Yo, he never loved me. He never respected me. He spit in my face. But I don't know why he left me.
But you was with him for 20 years. But
why are you telling us that?
You ever see the face of a nigga being accused of doing some wild shit like that? He got this like
lying.
This bitch. That's and this bitch face. This
putting
bitch.
your business out there, like the people who go through a public relationship and then break out, cuss each other out, go, and then the next minute like, we worked it out, and I love him. What?
I gotta go in. I gotta go in on the rainbow family.
But you see, like right there, Jill. I got so much self-respect. A shorty do me like that, I'll be out. I'll be like, yo.
Facts. Just go clean slate. Just leave.
I'd rather be miserable and miss you than to deal with that.
Oh.
Like, don't say nothing at all. Just silence.
No, it wouldn't be a ghost. I would just rather break up than even work it through.
But it don't like ghosting. Don't even come from like being together.
But yeah, this ghosting situation, Jill. We got to figure out this ghosting.
So we got to get back to that. He's concerned.
What are y'all talking about? Like,
walk it through. Yeah, walk us through like the one day ghost.
Are you exciting? Are you boring?
Damn.
That
was a real ass question, yo.
Am I exciting? Am I boring? Yeah.
Hey yo. All of the above? D, all of the above?
Depends on the day. I don't know. Sure, I'm exciting.
Okay.
I mean, you didn't sound convinced at all.
At all. There was nothing convincing about that at all.
I don't know. You're playing into Reg's hand right now. Saying, what do you think? And when you're
but the thing, okay, what I'm saying is that like it's one thing to not want to pursue something further, right? Like, oh, I'm just not interested. But then for it to be
a lack of respect and just the ghosting.
Yeah, for you to like block me and stuff.
Okay,
like,
the blockage. That's what I'm questioning.
I think I think that's a red flag that you should be really excited about.
But
Yeah,
no.
like how many times
Have you been blocked?
did you power text before you were blocked?
What do you mean power text? What's a power text?
Like you text someone, they don't reply, and then you text them again. That's a power text.
Oh,
You're right about that.
Do you power text?
No, like the
Everyone
moment
power
I
text.
realize the person's not responding, then I'm kind of like, oh, okay, like you're busy. But then at one point, it does turn into like before I realize I'm blocked, it's like, you good? Like, you okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm used to you texting back real fast or, hearing from you.
Also,
so
you're so lucky to not even have to deal with people who communicate like that, because people who behave like that are cornballs, and like you're absolutely better off.
Agreed. Yeah, I mean, at no point do I like look back and be like, man, I missed a good one. No, absolutely not. I think that's really trash ass behavior if you can't use your words. Like at this point in adulthood, if you're not feeling something, say that. Like, and that's okay.
How does that conversation
But I mean,
go,
can I ask this question though, right? If we're like day one, week one in, do I really have to say something? Do I?
You don't have to say anything, but like
a month in, you do.
I feel like a month in. I feel like, okay, if we're blocking, that's a bit much. Yeah, if we're blocking, that's a bit much. A month in, you definitely should say something. But I just feel like day one, week one, I don't really owe you an explanation. I just am not interested.
That's fine.
Yeah. Okay. All right. But no, I get what. Continue.
Yeah. It's just not that serious. Like there are plenty of guys that I've spoken to that like I'm no longer interested in, but like, am I over here blocking them and like, oh my gosh, I never want to.
So then here's a question: are you sure you're not having weirdo conversation or something? Because I'm trying to figure out what's happening for the block. That's an extra step.
I don't think that the block comes.
The block. Well, first off,
come often, does it?
First off,
one ghost.
It's not up to you. It's not up to you to answer why someone else is being a cornball. Like it's not.
Exactly. All right, Reg. All right, I get what you're saying, but no, let's talk about logic. If there are multiple people, is it multiple people that have blocked you?
I mean, in the past couple of months, it's been 2.
Damn. Hey, yo, hey, let me tell you something. Niggas, as a man who's gonna tell you the truth, niggas wake up blocked every day, B.
Every day, B.
Niggas wake up blocked every day, and guess what? Be like, I'm a still fuck. I don't care.
It's so weird.
Block me, I'm at her neck.
Are you blockers?
Block. Now you really in the game. If you really want to get as toxic as you want to be, now you really in the mix. Now it's like, this is what we doing.
We blocking now.
Are you guys blockers? Do you guys block people?
Oh, I am an avid blocker.
Not.
Oh, are you?
I'm an avid blocker. But here's the kicker. It's if I really give a fuck about you, I have to block you. That's why I tell people, be privileged if you got blocked by me. Because that means
if I feel like you about to start wilding, because you know how women get.
Right. I gotta block you. Like, you gotta chill. You gotta chill. And I'm because I'm a woman and I know I'm liable to wild out. Like, I gotta block you before I wild out. But
that blocking shit, but this is also the other thing. That blocking shit is playing with people's emotions, and you don't know how someone gonna react. But like a lesson I learned for sure, especially when dealing with crazy bitches, when a crazy bitch got something she want to get off her chest and something she want to say, let that bitch say what she want to say.
But you know what? I'm with the shit.
Like, give her the stage and let her say what she want to say. Because if you block her, and then she come back around and really make a scene, it's gonna be some other shit.
Pull up. I'm with the shit. This is where my toxic side comes out. Pull up on me.
Say I had to show you make 9 Instagram pages because I didn't want to let her say what she had to say. 9 Instagram pages.
I'm not
sending them cash apps just to see.
No, do you know how hard it is to get 1 Instagram page taken down? I had to get 9 Instagram pages.
Why? What were they? What was going? What you?
And they were all combinations of my name with the word bum.
Damn.
So it was like Reg is a bum. Bumming ass Reg. Reg Thomas still bumming. Like, yo, she was wilding me up.
Bumming.
She was pressing me up bad.
Oh, what did you do?
See, that's what every shorty asks. She said I was gaslighting her.
Oh.
I'm like, of course I'm gassing you up. You gassing me up. How you supposed to know I like you? That is not what gaslighting
That's
means.
not
Not
it.
at all.
I was about to say, that's just not it. It's not
That
how
is
this
not
works.
gaslighting at all.
But then I specifically remember when we first started hooking up, I said to her, I said, yo, the sex we be having is mad lit. And I really feel, and I'm a starving artist. I really feel like this pussy should go to a nigga with a constant check. I really feel like this some pussy for a nigga that that's doing
That's
it.
real shit, though.
I'm
That's
gonna be
real
doing
shit.
it, but I ain't there yet.
That's
She
real.
told me it was fine. Now she on the internet calling me a bum. I feel like I'm being gaslit right now, guys. All right,
I told you what this was.
I feel like I'm a victim.
You are.
We're the victim.
You are. You are.
But women don't want to admit that they be gaslighting. Y'all be gaslighting.
A little bit.
I can definitely.
Y'all gaslight each
accept
other.
it.
Y'all be like, "Do I look good in this dress? You look great in that dress."
Girl.
Gas lit.
Yes, sis. Knowing damn well. But I can't keep those type of bitches around. I
don't. Gaslighting is bad, people.
It is.
I want you guys to all stop doing that. Because
Niggas don't even know what that is.
Yeah.
I had to go do research.
No,
It's a gaslight, and I stay pressing the gas at the light. What?
over here gaslighting me. He be like, the fuck?
Niggas don't even know. Niggas don't
I
even know how
stay
to
revving my gas
identify
at the
that
light.
behavior.
What you talking?
I
You
gaslight
literally
is
just
on.
talking magic to niggas.
I just got mad gas.
There was a great joke that said, she's like, gaslight is just some shit you made up because you crazy.
You know, and it's not that it's true. Psychology has taught us all these new fun words, right? But they do come for a spiritual people who are awakened, and they're like, yeah, you're just crazy. You hear voices in your head, and you talk to rocks. And I'm like, shit. It looks like that if you don't know.
Well, that's because at a certain point, spiritual people because communication is fluid, and spiritual people be really trying to keep you at like your word is like in stone, and like liars be like, whatever. So like, you kind of realize that like there's that gray area when you're talking to people.
Yeah, that gray area again.
Here we go. Love living in that gray area, boy.
Not just for people, but I feel like for everyone. If I do business with a white man, I don't think he telling me everything straight up. I gotta fucking figure out what's going on.
No, I agree with that.
You gotta read the fine print. You gotta look at the signs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Do all the. You gotta
read.
The work.
You gotta read. You gotta read for sure.
Unless you really just don't feel like doing the work, then that's fine.
And now you in trouble.
Preach.
Yeah.
Preach.
Jeez, leave me alone.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, all right.
Where y'all from?
Boston.
Boston.
No, what's your backgrounds?
Oh, I'm Trinidadian and Honduran, born in America.
Okay.
Go ahead, Jill.
I'm Haitian, born in Haiti.
Jill, I already see what's going on here.
Oh.
It's because I'm Haitian?
I'm Haitian, and I see what's going on.
What's going on? Sac passe, tell me, let me know what's going on.
You gotta spice it up, bro.
But she's the spice queen.
She is. She's the wild card of this crew. She is.
I know she is, but she don't give off the vibes.
That's the wild card part about her. That's it.
Like, nah,
it's
fam,
the
you gotta,
sneaky ones that be doing the things that
The
you
ones
be
you
having.
gotta watch.
You need blonde girl energy. You need black blonde girl energy. You gotta let niggas know, like, boom, Jill in the building, baby. Bang, bang, you know?
Bang, bang.
Bang,
Like,
bang, bang. Yes,
Okay.
yeah, that is bang, bang.
I told you to get this.
It's an
wig
energy,
on.
it's an attitude about yourself.
Get into this wig.
Yeah.
That's what
It's
I'm
a-
saying. You
It's
can
an
get a
attitude
little
about it's an
borrow.
attitude. It's strictly an attitude about yourself. How you feel about yourself and how you fuck with yourself.
Okay.
These niggas still don't care about that though.
But regardless, if you still gonna take the L, you need to take the L looking good. You feel
Right.
me?
Be cute putting on your clown makeup, sis.
Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying. Because you gotta imagine you probably in a dating circle full of trash niggas anyway. So like it wasn't gonna be easy for you to find a good one anyway. But like you should still make sure you the best version of yourself.
Where did you find your girl?
We went to high school together.
See, New York is
And then
just
we
different. It's
reconnected
different out there.
when we was adults.
It's different out in New York. I'm jealous, nigga. Like, I'm so mad.
Here is literally the same pool of people all the time. Like,
Literally.
all the time. But that's not, you
But
know
travel
what?
too,
True,
move
it's not
around. Like that's why I was
that's the
asking what you
key.
do. Like that's why I was
Major
asking what
key
you
alert.
do. Like I was like, do you make money? Like you could travel and move around. You don't gotta be around all these whack niggas.
She do travel.
She be
Say
traveling.
words.
Where you went? Where's the last place you been to?
DR.
All right, and where before that?
San Antonio. The dude before that who ghosted me was from San Antonio.
Okay.
Like how you all the way in Texas and you ghosted me? Like
What
I know
because y'all live across the country, fam. Like that's why. It's not
I
that
don't
deep.
know. I don't know. There's a part of me that's like, if there's a theme of ghosting happening,
I'm the problem,
It
right?
was just
There's a
the two
little
of them,
bit of-
though. It was just the two of them. And look,
No,
like I
it's a
said,
long history.
niggas get ghosted all the time.
every day, B, right?
And
But
shorties
no.
and shorties do too. So don't.
No. I understand shorties get ghosted all the time, but what's the track record for 2021, Jill?
She said two.
It was no. It was
No, this is just fourth quarter.
well, just two in the fourth quarter.
So prior to this, you weren't getting ghosted.
I don't even recall. If I keep a record of how many times I'm ghosted, I'd be really sad. So
Okay, all right, no
Okay.
mind. I know.
I can just remember the recent ones.
I bet that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
I feel you. I wouldn't keep track.
I wouldn't either. Me neither.
I don't need that kind of negativity.
You just
No,
need
who
need
needs
to
that?
really commit to this new year, new me vibe because this energy, you gotta just
You gotta be the lady on the stairs with the bag.
feel me.
That's
Like I
letting
already
go of the
know.
shit.
You
Like
just
be
gotta
hot.
be the bitch
as
that
a
you
Haitian
are.
girl, you got a lot of unprogramming you gotta do. You got a lot of unprogramming you gotta do to really get back to like the proper Jill. You feel me?
Okay. I do
gotta-
feel you. I really do, though.
What does that mean to you, Jill?
I literally hate this woman, yo. I literally hate her.
What is when you say you hear him, you agree? What does that mean to you?
It means
that
that
look like?
I literally receive everything that he's saying.
I gotta mute because I
You
don't think I
receive-
have the capacity for Jill.
You receive it. I told you she gotta just smoke some weed. That's the
Yo,
problem.
You smoke weed?
No.
she does not. That's the problem.
No, I had a gummy and now I'm a vegetarian because, dark things happened the last time I did that. So
What happened that you're a vegetarian?
I was really high and then I had a bad dream that I was meat and I haven't been able to eat meat since. So here we are just
Was niggas eating you?
yeah, legit eat and I felt it. I felt that shit. It hurt. It was too much. And
Oh, it was real eating.
I hate this
It
whole
wasn't
conversation.
funny eating.
That's a rough dream.
yeah, it was so dark. It was so dark. So I also don't think that I'm like mentally stable enough to consume marijuana.
I agree with that. I agree with that statement.
So I
Self-awareness is
can't do that either.
Maybe
Yeah.
some crack. A little crack. I don't know.
That should be my drug.
little heroin. That should take
Crack.
it there.
Okay.
No, or no, don't do that either. maybe smoke it.
Smoke crack?
No, weed.
No. What?
No, we shouldn't do crack. Marijuana.
Oh,
Marijuana.
okay.
Because if edibles don't work, but you have had some good experiences being high, perhaps you should try to ingest it in a different way. Like
I think you should trust your gut. If you don't think you're gonna do good on weed, you're probably not gonna do good on weed, and you should just leave it to the smokers.
As we can't see Reg's eyes while he's telling me this.
I'm a ganja man, a real ganja man.
Ganja.
when you're in a relationship, how much communication do you have with the person that you're with?
I need at least some sort of interaction daily. I'm sorry.
And this could be like sending funny memes,
Right.
messages, whatever. Like, how
Something.
many do you have? Like, when you are, I mean, this could also lead back to ghosting in a way, too. Like, what's your touch points with these new people versus when you're in a relationship?
Mm.
This is
What's
a
the
question for me?
expectation?
No, for anybody. Reg, you can answer it because you are in a situation, in a relationship. Like, how often do you guys speak to each other?
Too much. All the time.
All the time. Oh, are you blushing?
No, he's just high. No, I'm kidding.
He blushed a little bit. He blushed
Just a
a little bit.
smidge, just a
I
smidge.
mean, what's too much? And I know it's not really too much because it can be a series of different communications.
Nah, it's too much. But like, if she heard me say too much, she'd punch me in my stomach.
But you know what? I heard something that.
But like, this is the thing. Like, if it was up to me, we probably would never talk. Like, so like, I'm naturally like, I catch you when I catch you. But I
What's
love
your birthday,
you.
Reg? What's your sign?
I'm a Virgo.
Oh,
Okay.
And so,
when's your actual birthday?
September 5th.
Oh, okay.
But no, the reason I saw a meme that said like relationships struggle or have harder times these days because people are so in contact with each other. Before, back in the day when we didn't have cell phones, whenever homie left the house, it just is what it is, and you see when they came back home. But now we have so much access to each other, we're expecting to talk to each other all fucking day long, and that's a bit much. That's a bit much.
Yeah, for me, it's like we talk quite often, and speaking candidly, we talk quite often because it's what she would like, and
But you oblige, so that's beautiful.
And I bet
right,
you.
but like, I could definitely live without it though.
Because he obliges because he's a smart man.
but like, I'm being punked. Let's be real. Like this woman is demanding my time.
But so is it like hardcore communication? Is it like on the phone and like texting, or is it just like a little bit of everything? Like, look at this
A
funny
little bit of everything.
funny man.
She's everywhere. Everywhere I go, she's there. Everywhere.
We talk we talk all the time. Like, you know, like morning, throughout the day. Like, we just send out the memes, joking. Yeah, we just. Yeah. But like that's my dupes though. Like I fuck with her. Like that's my people. So like.
Yeah. So it's easy.
Like as grumpy as I might be coming off, I enjoy it. It's just that like.
But I'm glad you said that, Reg, because I think that's the part that women hang on to. If you really like somebody, you're gonna interact with them, and it's not gonna feel like a chore.
It goes both ways. Like a chore. Like it definitely does feel like a chore because I know, like because like I'm just so traumatized from having the same argument. It's just like I know.
So I'm just obliging at this point. I don't want to fight no more.
I just know like after a certain amount of hours, I'm like, oh wait, let me go make sure this adult is breathing.
Okay. I mean, in this day and age, you have to.
But I really think that shit is whack. Like, in all honesty, like, yo, like you've been straight for 33 years before I pulled up.
That.
What the fuck?
But we now want to talk. Yeah, but I always knew where I was. Now I care about you, and you're almost like a little extension of me.
So and then this be the bullshit. It'd be like, yo, what could your tiny ass? Which one of my grown man problems could your tiny ass help me with?
What if you was in a ditch and you needed a ride? I could help you.
No,
I can. You trying to tell me I can't drive my car to come pick you up from the ditch?
No.
Yes, I will, and I can.
I'm calling the Uber way before you get over.
You're not, because the Uber is
first. You got to put the block. First, you got to install this back in.
Yo,
you got to get it ready. Then you got to warm up the car. It's like, yo, my nigga, my Uber's already here. Fam.
When it's him, you don't even do all that. You just go out in your 2 Cleo braids, and then you just put on your pajama bottoms and some Crocs, and you go save your man from the ditch.
Now you out in public with pajama bottoms. Could never be mine.
I'm saving your life. I'm saving your life.
Okay, Queen.
You worried about what I'm wearing, and I'm rescuing your life out of a ditch.
Because I'm shallow, all right? No, you man.
You better come out here to save me looking good.
Okay. You better be beat for the gods.
What is you wearing?
That's the first thing you gonna ask. What the fuck is you wearing?
Go home and come back.
Go home and come get me, yo. You wildin'.
You bugging right now.
No.
There's news crews out here.
Leave me here. Out here looking like that.
Oh man.
I mean, I think it's almost natural sometimes. I think that if there's something that that I think that you might like, or I saw something that you've been talking about, I'll send it to you real quick. We'll have a little quick conversation about it. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I was looking for. Yeah, got you, babe. And then you're out. until the
That's
next week
it.
comes around. You know,
Right.
I think that's all the communication I like because I don't do the phone and I don't want to have to text you back immediately.
Yo, that like this is the thing, man. When you a fun, exciting dude, you're sure you want to be up in your face.
Yeah, that's
It's true.
you a whole
And,
vibe.
You're
Yeah.
a whole
man.
vibe, Reg. You're a whole vibe.
I'm a good time.
I appreciate that. As am I. Wow.
Wow. You're certainly showing it, Jill. Certainly.
As am I. You said that with
Yeah.
superb confidence.
All the confidence.
Yeah,
Did
man.
everyone buy it? Did
You're
everyone
sure
buy
you
it?
spaz on you because you ain't take the FaceTime. You're sure
Yeah,
you,
like, what are
you're
you
sure you
doing?
FaceTime, you don't take it, you text and be like, yo, I can't take the FaceTime. What the fuck? Like,
Oh yeah, it's immediately a problem. You know that.
I don't
you know
even
that.
do FaceTimes because that's evasive.
It's evasive. Oh, unannounced or unscheduled FaceTimes are incredibly disrespectful.
Yeah.
oh,
Unsolicited.
y'all niggas is really single.
Yeah, for real. You gotta set an appointment to do a FaceTime with me. I don't have time for that.
Yeah, my FaceTime is not mine.
Yeah. Okay, when the phone rings.
But no, that's true. And when you're in a relationship, there's zero boundaries at that point. Whatever way they come
Yeah,
through,
and that be
you
the
better
issue. I
fucking
be trying to
answer.
set boundaries.
You better fucking answer.
What kind
I
of
be trying to set
you
boundaries.
say?
When a man tries to set boundaries, it's called being a bitch, and it's very not cool.
It's
It's
not
very
right.
not cool. We need to be able to set boundaries and it be okay.
What kind of boundaries would you want to set?
Like, yo, don't call me before 10, okay?
That's the only boundary I'm asking
I'm
for
not-
out here.
I got one of those.
Sleepovers aren't obligated.
Mm. Take your ass home. That's what you saying.
I take my ass.
I know that.
I do like to take my
I noticed you said that real quiet, though. I noticed you said that real quiet.
I take my ass.
But this fuck around be the one podcast I do that blew up and then she was, you see
It'd be like that. Damn it! I didn't think this one would be the one. Damn.
I'll be nonchalant as hell being embarked on.
Like, but you ain't seen that. You ain't seen that.
But let's get into that a little bit. Comedy. How did you get into comedy?
Thank God, please, yes. Let's please get off my fucking I got into comedy because I was in undergrad in Brooklyn College, and just everyone was very excited about their future and what they were studying, and I wasn't.
What were you studying?
Journalism.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And I was cool with someone at the Haitian Club was like, you should go do stand-up. You should sign up for stand-up.
Were
And
you
I
always
did it.
one of those? Were you always one of those just randomly funny people all the time that just was just making jokes throughout
Yeah.
life?
I was always just talking shit, as I would call it. I was always just talking shit, but I was always funny and people always liked it. And yeah, I just signed up and I signed up to do a stand-up show. And it was I just never naturally see myself work hard to be good at something. Like, it was my first time like really selling out and doing everything I could to be good at something. So I realized that was my thing. And you know, but I'm a child of immigrants, and like I graduated college. I wanted to try to get my degree a shot, but I knew where I was really wanting to be at. So, you know, I kind of wasted 2 years of my life just floating, and then really just committed to doing stand-up.
Thank goodness you did.
Yeah. What was that first time like? Do you remember that first time on the stage when you did that first?
Yeah.
These girls want to do it. So I'm trying to convince them to let's do a show.
Jill, you want to do just stand up?
I recognize that I'm not funny outside of like conversationally funny. So like standing up on a stage in front of people and saying words is different than like, you know, bantering back and forth with your friends kikiing. Like there's levels to this shit. So I'm wise enough to know that like I don't necessarily think that I have the work ethic that it would take to get to a place where I could be stand-up funny.
That's real.
I feel like you're such a good storyteller though. So
all she really have to do is get up there and tell stories. And
tell people how my life is a shit show. That's funny, right?
Keeps us entertained here on Henny and Hotwings.
People love it.
I mean, like, with that being said, like you being lazy wouldn't necessarily stop you from being a good stand-up comedian.
There you have it. Boom. There you have
lazy
it.
comedians, like
Lazy comedians out
You
here,
could just
B.
be you could just be a funny comedian, and motherfuckers just don't work that much. That's all. But
I think you owe it to us to at least get on the stage one good time.
You too, Mo. You
How-
talk.
Yeah,
some-
I'm gonna open up for Reg one time. Sure.
I think we should set it up.
hey man, it can happen. You just got I just got to hit with the 5-1B. I gotta like run it by me first.
Ah.
Let me see if you can make me smile. So go back to that first time. What was it like?
I cursed way too much. I told stories. They were kind of funny, and my heart was racing, and I just felt very much alive.
Oh. Okay.
You hear that, Jill?
Alive.
Alive.
It was then that you knew that this is what you wanted.
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah. Like the second I got on stage, I was like, oh, this is what I'm doing for the rest of my life.
Oh, that's so romantic. I love that.
Oh, romantic.
No, seriously. I think like, when you're doing what you're supposed
Passionate
to
about,
be doing, yeah, I think like it's romantic. Like, and you don't get that feeling doing anything else. Like I know it's the same thing with you, Sauce, when you're behind the microphone, like you literally are wanting to throw up, but at the same time you're so yourself, and it's
fun.
just that magic is so beautiful to see.
I think it's at that point where you're like, I'm up this motherfucker. There's nothing I can do. I should
Show up or show out.
That's try to do as best as I can each and every time, because if you like it that much, you might just like chase that little nauseating feeling. Can't wait to almost throw up.
Get on that stage, Jill.
So you've been doing your show for 8 years. How long have you been actually doing 9 years? How long have you been actually doing comedy?
9 years too. April, May 10.
Oh wow! Congratulations.
Yeah.
Big congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Where do you want to be right now? Like if you could snap your finger. I don't believe in the end game. I just want to know like what's your next state? Your next step?
Probably headlining my own tour. Definitely headlining my own tour.
I like that. I like that.
Headlining my own tour, doing theaters, and just raise a puppy somewhere.
Not raise a puppy.
Are you ever afraid of your potential?
I once was. That's what that 2-year break was about.
What do you mean?
When I was floating, I said I was floating before I committed to doing it for 2 years. I was definitely scared of my greatness.
That's real. That's real, Jill.
Jill.
Yeah. Like I did that.
Pick on her.
Very real.
It was 2 years of just.
What were you doing in that 2 years though? Working at. What was you doing at those 2 years? Working stupid ass jobs and trying to
working gigs. I was always a kid who seeked out mentors. So like at the time I was cutting hair, and like my barber gave me some really good advice. Like I used to really have a lot of anxiety when I would perform. Like I would get so nervous that like I couldn't, like I would be physically exhausted after doing like 5 minutes on stage. Like just like the nerves of like getting ready for a performance. And I just had like terrible anxiety, and it was just like, man, I don't know how the fuck I'm supposed to do this if I gotta fucking deal with this anxiety every time. Like I was like, I gotta quit because it was like too fucking much for me.
Yeah.
And my mentor at the time, he was like, like that. He's just Jamaican nigga. He's like, that's your passion. Yeah, it's your passion, Reginald. You want to be good. That's why you feel like that. It's your passion. I was like, oh. And
that's
like,
what it is.
Yeah. And like, it just gave me a very different understanding of like my anxiety. It was like, that's how much you want to be good at it. Like,
yeah.
You want it to be good that much. Like, that's why you feel like that. And it was true. So it made perfect sense. Like, I was like, well, I do want it to be good. So like, it makes sense if I feel like that. And like, it just let me know how much I cared about it, and it made me a better. I just like for months later on, I still would be nervous, but it just gave me a better. I was just able to do it. Like I would feel like if I don't feel nervous, then I'm in trouble. Like,
I agree with that. It
was like it gave me.
I think that's dope. Do you still get nervous now sometimes?
No, But that's because I work hard at night. I work hard, and like knowledge breeds confidence. It's like I know what I'm doing now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So like even I know like as a host, because you host an MC and do sets in between from what
Yeah.
I've seen thus far. So it's easy to kind of own the stage and be confident in that. But when you've never had a moment where you're just doing a set to like a brand new crowd where you still get those those butterflies, none of that.
Like tough crowd. Put a boom ching.
Tough crowds. All right. So it's two different vibes for all of them. For a tough crowd in particular, if I realize that they're not really vibing with me, I kind of, for one, I know my jokes are my jokes, right? But like maybe they're an audience that like would do better if I kind of like, fuck with them a little bit, like pick out a couple audience members, not necessarily roast.
Yeah.
I'm gonna embarrass somebody, but like just wake everybody up. Like, okay,
you gotta become friends with them always, almost like banter with them, where it's not roasting at all. It's more
and it's like also the element of surprise. Like audiences love to feel like you pulling jokes out of thin air. So it's like, like audience, like you gotta think about the psychology of it. It's like, okay, yeah, like this nigga could freestyle and make me, pull jokes out the sky about what's going on in the room, and like that'll bring out the vibes. And
what was the Boston crowd like when you came here?
Right.
We loved you. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I felt like you should have been the headliner.
Boom! I'm glad you said it before I did.
There, like legit. I was like, yo, if this dude wasn't here, we'd all be sad. Like you were legit. You carried that shit. I'm sorry. Just go.
I mean, the fellas work hard, man. The fellas work really hard, and like you got to understand, Rennie has been doing stand up for a year.
Yeah, he's brand new. He's brand new.
Rennie's been doing stand up for a year. I've been going on almost 10 years. Desi been going on, I want to say probably like maybe 8-9 years too. So I should stand out because I've been doing it long.
I know that's right. That's real spit.
But they work hard. They work really hard at it, and like like we try to make sure it gets better and better every show.
And I think that's dope. How did you land that situation?
Me and Rennie went to Brooklyn College at different times, and I opened on the road for Amanda Seals for a couple years ago.
Shout out
Amanda Seals,
Smart, Funny, and Black.
Smart, Funny, and Black.
I just went on that show.
We read.
Yeah.
We vibe.
I lost badly.
She was on that show. Miss Hot Sauce was on that show and lost pretty bad, but it's all right.
Pretty bad. I was funny as fuck though.
You was though.
But I lost badly.
You lost.
Smart part.
Entertaining.
Yeah, man. Amanda, that's my dog. Like she's one of the mentors I've had over the years, and someone who I've always been able to come to for advice on how to move and just learn. And so I met him at a Smart, Funny, and Black show. He was with Desi. Me and Desi had known each other for years. We had a very deep mutual respect for each other. We're always cool. And then when it was time for Rennie to start getting on the road, Desi was like, "You should get with Reg." And then they threw one show in New York, had me on there. I performed. I didn't even host. I just did a set.
Yeah.
You know how I do it.
You know.
Hey, it was history since then. They was like, "Oh, nah, this nigga's with it." And so yeah.
That's so dope.
That's so cool. I always wondered like the original story about how people, link up with each other. Because it's
really Desi. Desi shows a lot of love, man. Desi just always had a mutual. We just always had respect for one another. Always appreciate my comedy, and when he had an opportunity, he picked my name.
Yeah, I think
that's always be thankful for that. I always remember that.
Grow up with, you end up finding them a little bit later down the line.
Yeah, for sure.
And then you actually get really excited about where they are in life, where you are in life, so many different things. So I think that's always kind of dope to watch people like grow with their little
absolutely
circle. It's a circle. It's a complete circle. Christmas is coming up. Christmas is coming up. Right. Are you on the naughty or nice list? We're gonna start with Miss Mofilla.
Why you always gotta do me like that? You already know I'm on that naughty list 100%.
What did you do to get on the naughty list? Like, what would you think that stands to be
not done? No, I'm saying I literally have done everything in 2021 to be on the naughty list. I guess the first thing that comes to mind, I guess I could get it for ghosting that lovely young lady because I'm sure she's a beautiful queen and I was trash for doing that. So
You should go apologize.
not at all.
Okay. You don't have to. Jill, naughty or nice?
Definitely nice. I've been really nice this year.
Nah, nigga, you on the naughty list. You terrible company.
The fact that he's the guest and already knows.
You terrible company, nigga. You want the naughty list.
I'm a good time.
Get yourself a personality.
Hey, yo.
No, she's got a big personality.
Naughty.
No bung for you. No bung for you. So you've been nice. Don't let Reggie do that to you. No, don't let him gaslight you, honey. Don't let him gaslight you. Queen. If I do you don't gaslight her. Shit. She's a nice girl on the nice list. You're gonna get
on the nice list. What you do to be on the nice list for 2021?
I think I've done everything in my power to try to not be a trash human being this year. I really have worked hard, and I think I've come a long way. Previous years, okay. I've been worse.
Leave her alone.
Do better. Have you catfished a person? You have.
Hey, yo, what?
Have I catfished someone?
Have you ever?
No, never.
Triggered.
Hella triggered.
I would never do that.
Are you on the naughty or are you on the nice and naughty list, Sauce?
I am on
the nice
sauty. I wouldn't say naughty list.
She's a sauty.
She's on the thotty list.
That's what they said to me. No, but I think that I would be on the nice list.
Okay. I don't agree with that.
I think that I have been kind and I have been fair throughout this year. I've been dealt some
hands. You got a man?
I wouldn't say I have a man.
Somebody said you on the naughty list.
He don't know a goddamn thing.
Oh wow.
He don't know nothing. Wow. See, he just come in here randomly. He haven't seen me in years. No, but I'm on a nice list. I've been fair. Yeah. I haven't done any bullshit. I haven't, all of these things. I haven't done those things. So yeah, I think I'm on a nice list. I still ain't gonna get shit. It don't mean nothing. Santa's still gonna miss my house because Santa ain't shit either. But
I don't know if we're putting you on a nice list. I don't know if we're doing.
Why not? What did I do?
I don't know. I don't know if
that was the check-in.
Right, you running out of time. Okay.
That was what the fuck is you and these bitches talking about?
What is you talking?
These bitches ain't talking about shit.
We talking all the shit.
All the shit.
We're not talking about shit. We talking all the
But I feel like the Miss Hot Sauce should never, like, that name should never, it's a permanent fixture on the naughty list.
No.
Like, it never should ever appear on the nice list, ever.
With the Miss before the sauce, before the hot sauce, it literally puts me in a different category of nice. Because I'm like wise, mature.
Okay.
You, Reg? How about you, Reg?
I think I'm on the naughty list.
Right? We're just gonna be real with ourselves about it.
You on the naughty list tonight?
I'm on the naughty list because I caught COVID. Like, what was I up to, yo?
He was outside.
What the fuck was I doing, man? I caught COVID so late in the game. This is definitely naughty behavior.
That's naughty behavior.
Like you knew all of the rules. Like
it's like my nigga, with everything we know.
It's been a whole 2 years out here. What is we doing?
What the fuck is you doing, my nigga? You ain't washing your hands?
Yeah. You ain't wearing your mask.
But like, touching contaminated fecal matter. That's what you up to.
Omarion is out here doing things.
2 years into it. Okay.
Omarion's doing different things. So even when you try to do the stuff, Omarion came and touched you.
That's I like to talk shit. I'm so embarrassed I got COVID this late in the game. I feel so dusty.
It is embarrassing. This
is dusty nigga behavior.
This is dusty.
This is dusty nigga behavior.
I think that you just, you slipped up. Shit happens. You was dealt a card and you've been dealing with it,
It's all right. You're almost out, brother. You're almost out.
It happens to the best of us. I'm sure we'll all get it at some point.
It's not a matter of
Now
if
it's
you'll get it, when you'll get it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And then just to round it off,
They gonna activate y'all chip next week. Don't even worry.
Hey, yo, they activated in Boston next
They
week.
gonna activate the Boston chip next week.
I'm inside because I think they only activated a little piece
Y'all
of
gonna
mine.
be
I
on
got an
this
air
shit. Welcome to another edition of the Wings.
Of the wings.
Not even right. What are we leaving in 2021?
COVID, nigga.
Right. Fuck that bitch. Fuck
Legit.
that bitch. COVID.
That's so real. That
This
is
nigga
so
body needs to
real.
stop playing around and run back unemployment. This shit nuts.
Yo,
Yeah.
unemployment. Can we get the stipends? Can we get
Yeah,
all of
honestly,
them things,
I
yo?
miss socialism, yo. COVID socialism was lit. Pandemic, so the hood was safe when them little $600 checks was floating.
Yo,
man.
wasn't nobody
Everybody was
robbing
fine.
nobody.
The crab
The
legs was
seafood-
flowing.
the seafood lines were around
Nuts.
the block.
Everybody.
Only the niggas who needed to get
Good.
shot was getting shot.
Everybody drinking the 1842 and the little joint with the bell at the top. Everybody
Casa with the Migos.
Everybody
I
living their
know,
best life.
I saw a meme
Everybody.
today that said hardcore Hennessy drinkers are now drinking tequila, and I was like, "Damn, they got me." They got me
Man,
so
I remember.
fucking good.
I just bring back pandemic lifestyle, man. I need
I'm with
another
it.
3-month quarantine.
Shut
I
us the
miss
fuck
being
down.
able to get across town in 15 minutes.
Yo, shut us the fuck down again,
Yep.
please, please.
But that's where we leave
You
it.
go downtown for an $8 Uber. It was insane.
Yo, now it's
Now you
$50 just to get the Uber to show up to your crib.
$62
fam.
to travel 10 minutes down the damn
Whoa.
street. I don't need to get there that bad, my nigga. I'll walk.
Outside is real reckless. Shut us down. I'm with it. Shut us down.
Niggas have gone back to calling actual cabs. Like, hello.
I've definitely caught a yellow cab. Like I know this is gonna be cheaper. Nigga.
This is
Yeah,
crazy,
man,
right?
listen, you
If
do.
I'm
I
out
will
here
meet you
gypsying
around
it.
the corner. I will come across the street. You do not have to pick me up in front. Because y'all niggas is wilding.
Catch me outside of Stop and Shop, catching the gypsy. I don't have time.
Gypsy
I don't
cab.
have-
Uber really just went back to turning it into an app. I was like, so you just on my phone?
Right, for no
Stealing.
reason. Everybody using you.
You just on my phone.
You might as well get a ride with
I don't got
with these
$40 to go 2
motherfuckers
miles,
because
my G.
He'll take
No.
me back to the shop with you. Mo, what are you leaving in 2021?
Here we go. I'm leaving my clown makeup in 2021. I'm deciding.
Are you? I don't believe women when they say that.
No, she not. I'm gonna get a new version of this shit for 2022.
You'll re-up on your
I'm
makeup.
gonna re-up on my clown
What do you
makeup.
take it with you? What habits are you taking with you?
What happens, huh?
What
habits
habits?
are you taking with you into 2022? It's like I'm still be fucking both niggas and bitches.
I'm gonna be out here doing me. No. No, I think for 2022, I'm no longer like giving motherfuckers the benefit of the doubt. I think I have been a little bit too gullible to a certain
Oh, you
extent.
stop
Where
ignoring those red flags.
exactly, I'm gonna respect the red flags 100% for 2022. I need to because it's for my sanity these days. It's for my sanity.
I think I'm going to try to break up with one of my situationships before 2021 and leave him there. And then for 2022, I'm going to find a new situationship.
I'm gonna enter another red flag to
I'm gonna-
replace the red flag.
This
that
one
I'm
is going to
removing.
be better because I know now the mistakes I made in this last one. So now I'm going to correct those wrongs.
I understand that.
And I'm going to do, my next situationship is going to be,
Right.
you know, nice.
I like that. I like
I
that.
feel like Jill gonna find her a nice, skinny man with a third leg who gonna treat her the way she need to be treated.
I
Yes.
receive that. Amen
Yes,
and
Lord.
ashe. Okay. I
Okay,
receive
Shamalaya,
that.
Shamalaya.
Hey, come on. I receive
I
it.
appreciate the manifestation
I
over
received
my
that.
life.
Leaving in 2021.
I'm just going to leave my terrible behaviors, the things that shouldn't be happening.
I think you should dive into stand-up comedy. Get too busy for these niggas. Boston has a thriving stand-up comedy scene. Some really dope female comedians have come out of comedy from Boston, like Kenise Mobley and Sam J.
Sam
Shout out to
J.
Sam J. We had her on Henny and
Yeah.
Hotwings.
The Rockwell is a really dope stand-up
Yes, it
comedy
is.
show that happens in Boston.
There's a new one that the
I
radio
think-
station is sponsoring now too. Over at Macumbas, they have a new. That's where I'm gonna.
I think,
I'll talk to you later, Reg, about coming
Yeah,
out.
holla at me. I want to do that. I think
Yeah.
you gotta
Debuting?
find,
Jill, we
let the
opening up
new
for
Jill,
Reg?
let the clown out. Let the clown out. Tell your jokes. Let the world see your voice.
Tell
And,
these hard stories about your ghosting.
Fuck that. These niggas
wow.
don't need that. These niggas don't need to keep these L's to yourself. You guys, these niggas is not worth.
No, you can't tell her that, Reg, because we won't have a show if she keeps her L's to herself.
These
We don't have
niggas
a
is not
show.
worth your stage time. Okay, these niggas is not worth your stage time. You got better stories.
I know
Fuck
that's
them.
right. Fuck
Bitch
them.
ass niggas.
Yeah,
Shit.
fuck them.
We out here.
And they're gonna be like, "Oh, shit, I used to send her unsolicited dick pics, and now I can't." And then boom,
Edited.
Oh boy, that's crazy. She gets edited.
She gets like effects.
What's an edited dick pic?
You heard what she said. Exactly what we said.
I didn't hear it.
Put a little
like
filter on it.
Effects and filters and things.
Niggas is out here sending other niggas dicks to you. That's weird.
Hey yo, hey yo.
Yo,
Niggas
that's
out there.
so fucked up.
Niggas is out here. Niggas is out here sending other niggas pipes.
Dick
That's what it
fishing.
sounds like.
That's dick fishing.
Let me tell you what you do. You take that image and you drop it right in the Google image drop box.
Catfish the dick pic. Catfish it.
Niggas is out here lying. You gotta call these niggas out, man.
Say their name.
You think I send my shorty? You think I don't send my shorty dick video?
I know that's right. So they know it's
with her name in it.
FaceTime and screen record.
With her name in it.
With
the date.
Look, I'm gonna get real straight to it real quick. Does wifey like the cum shot? Boom.
It's not even like that's the whole you got. Like, what are we even here for?
Okay, thank you. Exactly. What are we doing here? Don't send me no video unless it's a cum shot.
You thought I let you lock me down so I could be corny? No, right?
I could be immature. No, I'm grown up.
We adults here, all right?
Outside. Okay.
That's the whole screen. Bow. All right?
That's all you. That's what I do for you.
Oh man.
No, it's been absolutely real, and we're just about hitting the clock, and we want to make sure that we tune into you and get into your life. Where can we find you? What do you have coming up next? What should we be looking out for? How can we help you? Tell us what we need to know.
Yeah, man. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. It's Reg Thomas, REG Thomas. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, Reg Thomas 718. My comedy show, my company's called Productively Stoned. If you were smoking, you like to enjoy yourself. We like tell good jokes, have a good vibe. That's what it's all about. Yeah, man. I'm just producing my name, my brand, Productively Stoned. I got a podcast coming out called PS a Podcast. It's me interviewing like all these different comedians who I've met and become friends with over the years, and they've all done my show. And I got an interview series coming out with a friend of mine called Griff, where we interview other comedians at one of my favorite bars around town. Nice. So, definitely just follow me, support, and let's make sure that I'm the one headlining from now on.
Oh, that's fucking right.
That's what I like to hear. When we bring you down here, we got you. We'll make it poppin'. We'll get it poppin'.
Thank you.
And we wish you literally the best of luck. We will be following you literally everywhere you go, whatever you do.
Thank you very much. I had a great time, man. Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming and just conversing with us. Mo, take us away.
Yes, you can follow me. Everything Ms. Mophila, MZMOPHILA. You can also follow my website, MsMophila.com, and follow up on everything I got going on over there. And Mad things there. Every Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. The Critical Breakdown drops a new episode. So make sure you follow Inside the Maze on YouTube and check that out. Jill Badu.
Hi, you can find me on Instagram at Jill_Badu. And I'm gonna be unavailable because I'm gonna be too busy being great.
Doing stand up. She busy doing stand up, man. It take hard work. You gotta be on them jokes.
Be on the jokes. Write that down.
We're manifesting a show where Reg is headlining and Jill Badu and Ms. Mophila will open up for him in the Boston show.
My little Haitian cousin gonna open for me. My little Haitian cousin Jill Badu gonna open for me.
There we go.
Joe Badu.
Haitian cousin
Sounds
Gilles
like a
We
Badu.
probably are related.
It's Gilles Badu.
Coming to this says Gilles Badu. Yeah, let's look. Yeah, honestly, if we could bring Productively Stone to Boston, I would love to really do that with y'all. That'd be dope. Let's bring Productively Stone to Boston. That was the purpose of this episode.
Oh, that's what we were doing. Bet. All right, got it.
Got it. Happen. Don't forget to follow us, Henny and Hotwings, across all social media. Listen to us on SoundCloud, YouTube.
I was with the wings.
All of that. With the wings.
I was with the wings.
Oh, I like this one.
We out here. I like that. We out here like that.
That's what I'm gonna put that on a shirt. I was with the wings. And myself, Miss Hot Sauce, to you across all social media as well. And as you guys know, follow the radio station Spark FM online. We out here, people. Thank you for joining us. We are officially off this.
Peace.
Bye.
Oh, he was like, I'm out.